Hey guys, I'm doing some more work on my eye guy. Again, very cool figure, but needs more paint. More paint certainly makes a difference. So for my figure, I want to keep the eyes white, but then I want the black all around the eyes. On the show, the black is kind of everywhere, so you really don't have to be that careful if you decide to do this too. For anyone interested, we do have a video on Patreon going over how I'm doing this, and I'll have another video with just cleaning up the eyes to make it a little nicer than what you're seeing here. So I'm still working on them, but big improvement. Perfect size for your Bandai Build-A-Figure Megazords. Alright, let's do a thing.
Watch it with that thing, you'll pop my eye out!
So I just posted my Phantom Ranger video, and while I was doing that, Yellow Zeo arrived from GameStop, so now I've got the full Wave 10 finally. And at the time of this recording, Green, Pink, and Phantom Ranger are in stock and in the video description for anyone looking. So coming back to Phantom Ranger, when I was making the video, I was trying to determine if his weapon might be compatible with a future Turbo release. The Auto Blaster and the Turbo Navigator can be combined to make the Auto Blast Defender. Well, I don't think there's really any way to tell for sure, but when they do get to Turbo, if they were to make the Auto Blaster in that mode, it certainly looks like the Turbo Navigator that Phantom Ranger came with would be able to plug into it. And now, Nerd Talk with Bruno. So in the previous video, I had deliberately ignored the fact that it says in space on the bottom. I know a lot of people were talking about that, and it's not a big deal. Because, you know, there's a lot of in-space stuff out, so I guess I don't know why Hasbro does the stuff they do, even though they sort of, I think they explained it in a live stream, but it still still didn't really make sense to me. I don't know. It's like they had like a similar explanation for Magna Defender. Like, we want to explore this character. I don't know. Some weird. But the thing that I was more saying is it's weird how, you know, like in the video game he shoots lasers out of his chest. They wrote in space here. They gave him a Power Rangers Turbo weapon. It's, you know, Turbo is really where we know him from. In space, I'm saying he was in one episode. He was in episode 11. He appears in the finale, but it's like there's a shot of him and Blue Centurion with an explosion when, you know, during the invasion, and then you see him at the end, you know, after the Zordon thing. But I'm really, there was the main episode where he's getting attacked by various bad guys, and then he helps Andros find the Delta Megazord as he's passing out. So he's really not much of an in-space character. But if they wanted to say that he was, if they wanted to do like an actual variant for in space, give him battle damage, like, right? Wouldn't that have been cool? Who doesn't like damaged helmets and suits in Power Rangers? That's always, if there's ever an episode where like a Ranger gets a shattered helmet or battle damaged suit or something, it's always cool, right? There's the episode in Time Force where Wes's helmet cracked in front of his dad. There was the episode in Lost Galaxy where Leo blasted Trakina. Gal Ranger, I don't think they did it in Wild Force. I should know. I should really know that. But yeah, I think that was Gal Ranger only, where Blue Ranger's helmet, I don't think that happened in Wild Force. Anyway, if they wanted to do a Power Rangers in space variant of the Phantom Ranger, he should have battle damage here. This was never his weapon, but I'll take it. The Rangers didn't even really use this that often, but Phantom Ranger never did. He had a different blaster. It's midnight. Maybe I'll wrap up. It got late on me. Anyway, I just want to make sure that it is clear that given the nature of this channel, these are things, of course, I would talk about. Nothing is a big deal. Like, these are, yeah, just things that I'm pointing out and discussing. It's still a great figure, you know? I wish that there was not a hole in the chest, but still, they did a really nice job. I'm just talking about, well, nerd stuff. But, yeah. It's a really nice figure. I think somebody was asking if he was missing the action feature. The Phantom Ranger didn't actually do that on TV. That was a Bandai America toy exclusive. They used to give all the figures, like, action features. So that was exclusive to the toy. His chest is not supposed to open up like that. So that's not missing from this figure. That was just a Bandai toy feature. Direct links in the video description for anybody that's interested. Phantom Ranger, Green Dino Charge, and pink in space are in stock. Yellow, I think, was out of stock. And also, speaking of Megazords, it looks like the new Megazord is back up for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse, and I'll put a link to that as well. I think my eye guy is looking pretty good now, and I'll do a follow-up Patreon video. I'll just finish cleaning off some of the eyes, because I want them to be white and shiny, and then, you know, have all the black on the skin. Eyelids? Is he made up of eyelids? I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Good night.